What's up, gamers? It's Above, and like many of you guys, I'm a PvE main who had taken an extended break from Trials of Osiris. It was littered with cheaters, 3 peeking remained unaddressed for years, and when you combined a lack of solo queue options with an extremely punishing loot system, it's no surprise that the player base diminished to all-time lows. After playing nearly 10 straight hours of Trials yesterday, I did a deep dive of the newly revamped reward structure, and I can confidently say that it has never felt this good. You get rewards just for playing, which is how it should have always been. Though you'll run into cheaters here and there, the addition of Battle Eye no longer has me questioning the legitimacy of the other team's skill. 963, he's definitely going to be a cheater. No clan.
Two of them look
already has the helmet,
suspicious.
100%. I guarantee it. Watch. I guarantee it.
I swear to God, if this is a cheat.
I guarantee it.
He already has super.
Oh my God. Okay, we're already dead.
Just back out.
Bungie.
Some of the best weapons in the game have been locked behind Trials for well over a year now, and I'm happy to announce that Trials is back, with loot up for grabs, even for us PvE players. If you enjoyed today's video, a like and subscription would be greatly appreciated. Now let's get into it. I've had dozens of people from my community come into chat ecstatic about achieving their first ever flawless, and I have no doubt that if you decide to hop back in, you'll be having more fun than ever before. With that being said, let's talk about the new reward structure. First off, it's very different from what you've come to expect from Trials in the past. No matter what type of card you pick up from Saint 14, you can lose an infinite amount of times without having to reset. Cards no longer track losses. The only thing that's tracked is if the card remains flawless or not. This means that you no longer have to start over if you lose a few times. You can simply progress at your own pace towards the 3, 5, and 7 win rewards, and once you reach 7 wins, you can continue playing on that card for what seems like a 25% drop chance at a Trials engram after a win. You can also earn Masterwork Cores, Ascendant Shards, and Enhancement Prisms. This is honestly some of the best loot incentive I've ever seen. You can also earn Trials engrams simply by playing, as Trials now has reputation systems similar to the Vanguard, Crucible, and Gambit ranks that we've come to know. Every time you rank up, you earn an engram that can either be decoded at Rahul for free as a random Trials drop, or focused at Saint 14 for specific weapons or armor that you may be chasing, though it is quite expensive to do so. If you manage to go flawless, you'll still be rewarded with that sweet weekly adept weapon at the lighthouse, as is tradition. The difference is, if you continue to play on that flawless card, you have roughly a 50% chance at additional adept weapon drops after every win, as well as all of the other 7 win rewards mentioned earlier in the video. When you choose to reset your Trials card after going flawless, you can also turn that into Saint 14 for an additional adept weapon drop. This means that no matter what, you're guaranteed 2 adept weapons for going flawless, and have the ability to earn more if you continue to win. The 3-win reset farming of the past is officially gone. Trials is now approachable for the masses, while remaining farmable for the top-end PvP player base. This is the balance we've desperately needed. Before you jump in, I wanted to give you my top 3 PvE weapons that you should be looking out for. All of the weapons are pretty solid, but I want to make sure you guys spend your hard-earned engrams on the best of the best right at the start. First up, we have this week's adept weapon, Shayura's Wrath. Now that Warmind cells have been nerfed, the sandbox has opened up a lot, and that allows weapons like Shayura's Wrath to shine. For PvE, I would recommend Killing Wind and Kill Clip with something like Appended or Tac Mag for a larger magazine size, without any of the negatives to reload speed that you get with Extended Mag. The synergy between the 2 perks is phenomenal, as Kill Clip will grant you 50% bonus damage, while Killing Wind grants increased mobility, range, and handling on kill. You can honestly use the same role in PvP. This is a great all-around weapon for both sides of the game. Next up, we have the Eye of Soul. This 90 RPM sniper rifle has a fantastic scope and hits the sweet spot between total damage and high DPS. I personally like the sniper more than Succession for things like Grandmaster Nightballs because it has a much lower zoom stat, much better handling, and a really nice base reload speed. In column 3, you're looking for either Surplus or Ensemble, as both are reload and handling perks that will complement our 4th column perk, Vorpal. This gives a 15% bonus damage damage to champions, bosses, and vehicles. Once again, you're looking for a pendant or tac mag to avoid the -20 penalty to reload speed. Overall, this thing is very snappy, does high burst damage, and is great for general play in the PvE endgame. Last but not least, we have the Reed's Regret. This is the new stasis linear fusion rifle that will eventually take over as the best linear fusion in the entire game. Why? Because it's the only one that can roll with firing line, which is a 20% bonus to weapon damage for simply standing near your allies. It's the highest damage perk available on any linear fusion in Destiny 2. My god roll for 6-player activities like raids would be triple tap and firing line with enhanced battery for a base 6 in the magazine. Triple tap refunds a free bullet to the mag every time you land 3 precision shots. With backup mag equipped, this weapon's magazine goes up to a base 7, and if you land all of your shots, it can shoot 10 consecutive bullets without reloading. For 3-player activities like Grandmaster Nightfalls, I would recommend Triple Tap and Vorpal with liquid coils for increased damage. If you manage to get the Adept version of this bad boy, I would recommend Adept Big Ones on this roll specifically. This would synergize perfectly with Vorpal, as Adept Big Ones gives you an additional 7.7% bonus damage to champions and bosses on top of the 15% that you get from Vorpal. Liquid coils would give you an additional 2% damage per shot, which means this combination of perks gives you nearly 25% bonus damage for free. These two rolls will cover everything you need in the PvE endgame. Unfortunately, firing line is currently bugged and is only granting 12% bonus damage at the moment, but Bungie is aware of this and will be fixing it in a future patch. Anyways guys, I just wanted to make a quick video covering everything my fellow PvE players should know about the Trials revamp. I've had so much fun over the last couple days, and I hope you guys will jump in as well. If you've managed to snag any sweet loot, post it down below in the comments. I also run Trials helps over on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/above, so feel free to swing on by the stream and try and get some loot. That's it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace!